What's up, legends? Benchmark Bets is back, and we're locked in with 2 NBA picks. But that's not all. I'm going to take you through some leans that I like. So buckle up, I've done the homework. Let's hit these and stack these wins. Before we jump into the picks, just wanted to say Merry Christmas. Hope you had an awesome day with friends and family. I myself spent the day at the beach, got absolutely cooked. So quick reminder, wear sunscreen, seek shade, and look after yourself when it's scorching out there. I'm suffering 2nd degree burns, but doesn't stop me from getting out those picks. So, anyways, just to let you know, the daily videos will be back, and there's heaps planned for the new year. So make sure you're locked in for everything that's coming. So, with the first pick, looking at the 76ers and the Grizzlies, and I'm going with Santi Aldama over 7.5 rebounds, and here is why. On the season, the hit rate isn't too bad. He's over this line in 12 out of the last 21 games, averaging only 6.8 rebounds, under his rebound line for today. But with Zach Edey out, and also the 76ers give up the 10th most rebounds. So when you factor those two things in, his hit rate skyrockets. Over in 4 of the last 6 games, averaging 7.3 rebounds and also 13.3 rebound chances per game. I'm expecting Triple J to spend a lot of time with Embiid or Drummond, which should give Aldama pretty easy access to those rebounds, especially when he will be on one of the lower usage guys for the 76ers. Also, similar players to versus 76ers recently have gone over this line in 5 out of the last 8 games with a 22% average difference. So, Aldama for over 7.5 rebounds is the first play. And with the second pick, going to the Pistons versus Lakers game, and I'm looking at Cade Cunningham over 9.5 assists. So the Lakers give up the 9th most assists in the league. When you factor those things in, Cade is over this line in 7 out of the last 10 games, averaging 10.6 assists and also 19.1 potential assists. Bookies are expecting a high total for this game at 231, where Cade should be able to find his teammates and cash in on those assists. Also, a big portion of assists come from passing to guys under the basket and also above the 3-point line, where the Lakers give up the 10th most assists to above the 3-point line and also the 9th most assists from within the paint. So Cade Cunningham over 9.5 assists is my second play. So that's pretty much it for all the picks. However, let's go through the leans. So let's go back to the 76ers and the Grizzlies, which is where I have the most of my leans from. And I'm going with Tyrese Maxey over 27.5 points. So Maxey loves to score from pick and roll ball handler players and also from above the break and from pull-up opportunities, where the Grizzlies give up the 4th most points to pick and roll ball handlers, the 6th most points to above the break, and the most points to pull up opportunities. When you factor these things in separately, you can see that his hit rate goes really well. So against pull up, he's over this line in 5 out of 6 games, averaging 31 points. Then when you factor in, what was the other one? Above the 3-point line, he averages 31.5, hit rate of 7 out of 12. And then finally, when you look at pick and roll ball handler, he's over this line in 4 out of 5 games, averaging 33 points. So with those things factored in, he looks like he's going to have a very good game today. However, the line is only 1.5, but I'm not too sure on Embiid's and Paul George's impact on this one. Actually, I could filter those things in right now. So let's see how this looks. So with Embiid and also with George, only hit rate. Only thing is he's over 28 points, which is his line Hit rate 2 out of 4. Not the best, not the worst, but the line is where it should be. However, I'm still liking this play a lot. So, the next lean, same game, going with Embiid under 8.5 rebounds. You still get this at 7.5. I still like it, but I got this 8.5. So the raw matchup is decent for him. However, when you filter out teams that are in the bottom 10 defense and also the top 10 defense, he has not hit this line at all, only averaging about 6 rebounds per game from 10 rebound chances. Embiid isn't the usual center that he was before, so this looks like roughly where it's going to be. I'm expecting this line to drop to 7.5, closer to the game, so definitely jump on now if you can. Very good lean of mine. Definitely will be taking this. Also, he'll be dealing with Triple J a lot, so not an easy matchup there. And also, as you can see from recent players to hit this rebound line, it's mainly guys who are mobile. Stuff like Mobley, Nurkic, and also Valanciunas. Everyone else hasn't been the best. Obviously, Jokic is similar, but he's been playing like a beast this season. Durant's Durant. He's going to get those rebounds regardless. Collins, not the best rebounder, as you can see from both games. And yeah, actually, as you can see from all 3 games, I'd say he's more closer to a Collins at the moment for rebounds, so that looks like roughly where he's going to be at for his rebounds. So that's pretty much it for the Grizzlies and the 76ers game. So let's go to the Celtics and the Jazz. And I've got 2 leans that I like here. First one is Jaylen Brown over 31.5 points. Has a very soft matchup here. As you can see, give up heaps of points to isolation, transition, free throws, spot up, you name it. It's going to have a lot of shots as well, a lot of shot opportunities. So the only thing is the blowout worry, -8 handicap for the Celtics at the moment. Expecting the Celtics to win pretty comfortably here. They did verse each other in the season this year already. Dropped 36 from 46% efficiency. If his efficiency stays at that roughly like this, then I can see him definitely getting his points line pretty easily. The 31.5 being his highest line for the season. Yes, highest line for the season so far. Definitely not taking those chances with that one. However, good parlay piece, 25 points, should cash out pretty easily. Now, the next lean that I'm liking in this game is Nurkic over 9.5 rebounds. So, the matchup isn't the best. However, when you filter out, or when you filter in the top 10 defense for rebounds, his average, his hit rate looks much better. 9 out of 15, with an average of 9.4 rebounds, and also 16.7 rebound chances per game. Also, recent players have hit this line pretty comfortably. Players like Adebayo, Mobley, Durant, Claxton twice. And I can see Nurkic is roughly around the same par as those guys. So definitely can see him getting the 9.5 rebounds here. They did verse already on the season where he got 11 rebounds from 18 rebound chances. So I can see that happening again. Only thing is the blowout, like I was saying before. So yeah, Nurkic over 9.5 rebounds. Another nice lean of mine. And then finally, obviously already talked about the Pistons and the Lakers. Doncic, you can go under his PRA, but I won't trust that. LeBron points, 2 things everyone will be looking at. Don't really trust that as well. But another lean of mine I'm liking is James Harden over 7.5 assists. So the Kings give up the 5th most amount of assists in the league. When you filter that out, he's over this line in 6 out of 8 games, averaging 9.5 assists from 14.5 potential assists. Very, very good opportunity here to smash his assists. Only thing is, Zubac is out, where that's where he scores a lot of his points from, and also Kawhi. If Kawhi has a shit game, then I don't see Harden getting these assists. However, 7.5 is a pretty low line for him, so he should be able to hit that pretty easily. Anyways, that's it for the picks and the leans today. If you're loving the content, smash that like button. Also, drop your favorite play in the comments below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Really helps with the channel grow. Definitely helps with YouTube's algorithm. So yeah, until next time, stay safe, good luck with your bets, and I'll catch you in the next one. Laters.